People are noticing your glow. And it's not just a compliment anymore. It's confusion. They don't understand how you shine like that. You're not rich, not loud, not constantly trying to prove something. But your presence, it speaks. Your silence carries weight. Your very existence makes people stare and whisper, something's different about them. Let them wonder, let them guess. Because the truth, that glow, it's not natural. It's supernatural. It's not skincare. It's not sunlight. It's not even confidence. It's a mark from heaven. It's evidence that you've been touched, called, and covered by something not of this world. You've been through things that should have crushed your spirit, battles that should have broken your smile, seasons that should have drained your soul. And yet, you're glowing. Glowing not because of what happened, but because of what survived inside of you despite it all. That's not just light. That's proof. Proof that heaven placed something in you that darkness couldn't steal. And now, people can't ignore it. They sense it before you speak. They feel it when you walk into a room. That glow, it carries legacy, power, favor. But here's what most don't understand. That glow came with a cost. You weren't always shining. You cried in secret. You prayed through silence. You broke in places no one saw. You stayed obedient when it felt like no one cared. And while the world overlooked you, heaven was watching. Now, the glow is confirmation. You carry the radiance of someone who walked through fire and came out golden. And that fire didn't destroy you. It refined you. Now the oil on your life leaks through your aura. It's undeniable. People are drawn to you. Even those who don't like you still notice you. Your glow speaks to people's spirits. It calls out what's real. It exposes what's fake. That's why some love you instantly, and others resent you without reason. You haven't done anything wrong. You've just become undeniable. And what's undeniable must be explained. That's why you're being washed. They don't understand why everything about you hits different. Your smile, your words, even your silence. It's because you're not just here, you're assigned. You don't walk with ego. You walk with purpose. And when purpose moves through a person, it creates a presence too heavy to ignore. That's your glow. It's not about how you look. It's about what you carry. And what you carry, it's kingdom. You are marked, not by the world, but by heaven. Marked for influence. Marked for breakthrough. Marked to remind others what alignment looks like. That glow isn't a trend. It's a testimony. You glow differently when you've been through darkness and still choose light. When you've faced betrayal and still choose love. When you've lost everything and still choose gratitude. That's what makes you rare. That's why people are watching. They want the glow, but they don't want the process. And yet, you don't hold grudges. You're not bitter. You're not loud about your pain. You just walk in quiet confidence, because you know what heaven placed on you can't be dimmed by man. You're not here to fit in. You're here to radiate. The glow is real, but so is the cost. And that's why some people can't get close to you. Not because you're arrogant, but because your energy is clean. And clean energy exposes polluted spirits. They say, you've changed. No, you evolved. You shed everything that wasn't aligned. You healed. You forgive. You grew. And now, you're glowing in ways that can't be explained, only witnessed. That's heaven's mark. You didn't ask for this glow. You didn't chase it. It found you. It chose you. Because long before people ever saw you, God saw you. He saw your heart when it was bleeding. He saw your loyalty when no one was clapping. He saw your obedience when the doors kept shutting. And in that silence, He placed something eternal in you. That something, it radiates now. People can sense that there's something about you. They can't put their finger on it, but they know you're not average. You don't move like the crowd. You don't seek approval. You walk with something ancient, something sacred, something anointed. That's why the attention feels heavy sometimes, why people gravitate toward you, only to pull away suddenly. Your glow is magnetic, but it's also revealing. It forces people to look in the mirror. Some are inspired, others are intimidated, and many don't know why they feel drawn to you, yet uncomfortable around you at the same time. It's spiritual. You've become a walking contradiction to their excuses. You're the proof that favor exists. That resilience is real. That destiny cannot be denied. Your glow challenges everything they've settled for. And that's why some people distance themselves, not because you did anything wrong, but because they're not ready for what you represent. You represent healing. You represent purpose. You represent what happens when you don't give up, even when it would have been easier to quit. But don't shrink. Don't apologize for your glow. Don't tone it down to keep others comfortable. You earned that glow in the darkest valley. You were refined in fire, and now the light is leaking from your spirit. That's not ego, it's evidence. Evidence that God was with you through it all. Every scar you tried to hide, it shines now. Every tear that hit your pillow at 2 a.m., it watermarked your anointing. Every loss, every delay, every heartbreak, it all created the glow people see but don't understand. That's heaven's mark. You weren't glowing like this before because you were still in process. But now that the process has matured, your spirit is leaking light. And that light isn't just for you. It's for everyone who watches you, especially the ones who secretly hope you fail. Because when you win, it proves that God's hand really is on you. Chosen one, that glow is your confirmation. It's the outer sign of an inner covenant, a heavenly agreement that no man, no demon, no season can revoke. That's why you've been protected in rooms where others were destroyed. That's why doors opened for you when it didn't make sense. That's why you're still standing, still glowing, even when everything around you was designed to dim you. They thought you were finished, but you were just getting started. Your glow confuses the enemy, because everything was thrown at you: loss, lies, loneliness, betrayal. And still, you didn't lose your faith. Still, you kept going. Still, you believed. And that is what made you dangerous. Not your money, not your status, but your light. And now that light is showing up in everything. In how you speak, in how you walk, in how you look people in the eye with peace. It's not perfection they see, it's presence. The presence of something divine, the presence of someone marked. And let them talk. Let them whisper. Let them speculate. Why are they glowing like that? Because God chose you. That's why. Because heaven saw fit to crown you in places others tried to crucify you. Because what the enemy meant for harm, God flipped into oil. And now that oil is dripping. This glow isn't just for beauty. It's for warfare. It blinds the enemy. It exposes fake friends. It activates chosen souls still asleep. You are a lighthouse, an announcement in human form. Your glow tells the world, I survived what should have buried me. And the enemy hates that. That's why you've felt pressure lately. Why you've been more visible. Why people you barely know are watching your every move. It's not paranoia. It's proof. Proof that your glow is working. Proof that your light is interrupting dark assignments. Proof that you're not just living, you're shifting dimensions. Keep glowing. Glow when they doubt you. Glow when they copy you. Glow when they leave you. Glow when they act like they don't see you, because they do. They just can't admit it. Some of them feel convicted, some feel exposed, but all of them are watching. And here's the secret. The glow doesn't come from you, it flows through you. You are just the vessel. And as long as you stay connected to the source, heaven, it will never run out. You don't have to chase attention. The glow will attract what's aligned. You don't have to force respect. The glow demands it silently. You're not glowing because you have it all together. You're glowing because you let God put you back together. And every time someone sees you shining, they're seeing the result of what happens when pain meets purpose, when wounds meet wisdom, when obedience meets oil. That's heaven's mark. So keep walking boldly, keep shining unashamed, keep radiating without explanation. You don't know anyone's smallness. You've outgrown their opinions. This isn't about validation. It's about assignment. Your glow is your evidence. Your presence is your message. Your journey is your testimony. And the more you embrace it, the brighter you'll shine. Because once heaven marks you, no one can unsee it.